Ever wondered why some people seem to make money effortlessly while others struggle? Could it be the magic of smart investments? Today, we're going to bring that magic into the spotlight. Investment, at its core, is about planting seeds today to reap a bountiful harvest tomorrow. It's about making your money work for you, instead of you working for your money. And to help us navigate this intriguing world, we have a guide. The book, The Elements of Investment. This isn't just another finance book. It's a roadmap, a compass, a flashlight, all rolled into one, leading us towards the treasure of financial success. It unravels the complexities of investing, breaks them down into digestible, understandable bites, and shows us how anyone can use these principles to build wealth. The journey to financial success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Let's explore this route together. Scene script. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and growing bigger as it goes. This is the principle of compound interest. Let's demystify compound interest. It's not as complex as it sounds. Imagine you have $100. You invest it at an annual interest rate of 5%. After 1 year, you'll have $105. That's simple interest. But compound interest takes it a step further. The next year, you'll earn interest not just on your original $100, but also on the $5 in interest you earned the previous year. So at the end of the second year, you'll have $110.25. Doesn't sound like much, right? But let's fast forward a bit. After 10 years, you'll have nearly $163. After 20 years, you'll have over $265. And after 40 years, you'll have over $700. All from your initial $100 investment. That's the magic of compound interest. It's a cycle of earning interest on interest that continues to snowball over time. The longer your money is invested, the more time it has to grow. And the higher the interest rate, the faster your wealth accumulates. But here's the real kicker. The power of compound interest isn't limited to your initial investment. Regularly contributing to your investment can vastly accelerate the growth of your wealth. Let's say you invest $100 every year at the same 5% interest rate. After 40 years, you'd have over $14,000. That's the difference regular contributions can make. So whether you're investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, the principle of compound interest applies. It's an essential tool in the investor's toolbox, one that can turn small, regular investments into significant wealth over time. Remember, the earlier you start investing, the more time compound interest has to work its magic. It's never too early or too late to start. Compound interest is the snowball that can turn a small investment into a mountain of wealth. Ever heard the saying, no risk, no reward? In the world of investment, it's an essential truth. Now let's dive deeper into this concept. Imagine you're a tightrope walker. The higher the rope, the greater the risk, but also the greater the applause if you succeed. Investing works in a similar way. The higher the potential return, the higher the risk. But unlike the tightrope walker, as an investor, you have ways to manage and control the risk you take. Here's the thing. Risk isn't inherently bad. It's a necessary part of the investment process. It's the engine that drives potential returns. But it's also the cliff that could lead to potential losses. And that's where understanding and managing risk comes into play. So how do you manage risk? There are several strategies, but it all starts with understanding your risk tolerance. Are you a daredevil, ready to risk it all for the chance of high returns? Or are you more cautious, preferring steady growth over potential windfalls? Once you understand your risk tolerance, you can then match it with the right investment choices. High-risk investments such as startups or volatile stocks might suit the daredevils, while more conservative investors might opt for bonds or blue-chip stocks. But remember, risk management isn't about completely avoiding risk. It's about taking informed risks. It's about knowing the potential pitfalls and rewards of an investment before you dive in. And it's about being prepared to ride out the ups and downs of the market. In the grand scheme of things, managing risk is about striking a balance between potential rewards and potential losses, a balance between security and growth, a balance that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. In the end, the relationship between risk and reward in investment is a dance where understanding the moves and the rhythm can lead to a rewarding performance. Striking the right balance between risk and reward is a key element of successful investing. Why put all your eggs in one basket when you can spread them out and increase your chances of success? This is the idea behind diversification. Imagine you're at a carnival, standing in front of the dartboard game. You have 10 darts in your hand. Would you aim all 10 at the same tiny red dot, or would you spread your aim across the entire dartboard? Each red dot is a different investment, and the dartboard is the market. If you aim all your darts or all your investments at one red dot, you might miss entirely and lose everything. But if you spread your aim, you're more likely to hit a few targets and win some prizes. This is the essence of diversification, spreading your investments across a broad spectrum of assets to manage risk and increase potential returns. It's about not putting all your resources into one venture, but rather diversifying your portfolio across different asset classes, sectors, and regions. Let's think of it in terms of a fruit salad. If your fruit salad only contains apples, then a bad apple season could ruin your salad. But if your salad has oranges, bananas, and strawberries too, a bad apple season won't be as devastating. Your salad or your portfolio still has other delicious fruits to enjoy. Of course, diversification isn't a foolproof strategy. It doesn't guarantee profits or protect against all losses. But it does give you a safety net. It's like having multiple parachutes instead of just one. If one fails, you have others to fall back on. And remember, diversification isn't just about spreading risk. It's also about seeking opportunity. By diversifying, you expose yourself to a wider range of potential winners. It's like entering multiple raffles instead of just one. Your chances of winning at least one prize are much higher. Diversification is not just about spreading risk, it's about maximizing opportunities. In the world of investment, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. Just as a gardener plants a seed and waits for it to grow over time, so does an investor who understands the value of patience. Imagine you're planting a tree. You can't simply plant the seed and expect a full-grown tree the next day. It takes time, care, and most importantly, patience. In the same vein, you cannot expect your investments to multiply overnight. In the world of finance, the seeds you sow today might take years, even decades, to fully mature. Consider the success stories of the most profitable investors. They didn't strike gold overnight. They planted their financial seeds and patiently waited for them to grow. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." Those words encapsulate the power of patience in investment. Now, you may be wondering, how does this patience translate into returns? The answer lies in the magic of compound interest. Your investments gain interest over time, and that interest, in turn, earns more interest. This cycle continues, leading to an exponential growth of your investment. But remember, this magic works best when given the gift of time. In the game of investment, it's not about timing the market, but time in the market that counts. It's about allowing your investments to weather the ups and downs of the market, riding out the storms, and reaping the rewards in the long run. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, remember that patience is your greatest ally. It's not about getting rich quick, but about building wealth slowly and steadily. In the words of Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Let that be your guiding principle as you navigate the world of investment. Patience is the key that unlocks the door to long-term investment success. So, we've journeyed through the elements of investing: compound interest, risk and reward, diversification, and patience. Remember, these are the tools to build your financial future. As we navigated the enticing world of investment, we discovered the magic of compound interest, the multiplying force that can turn your money into a wealth-building machine. We also delved into the balancing act between risk and reward, understanding that higher potential returns often come with a higher level of risk. We then explored the importance of diversification, spreading our investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk. And finally, we learned the power of patience. Investing is a long-term game, and it's those who can weather the storms and stay the course who reap the greatest rewards. Now it's your turn to apply these elements in your own investment strategies. Remember, knowledge is power. Investing is a journey, not a destination. Equip yourself with the right tools and enjoy the ride. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more investment insights.